For many years, I lived a life that didn't reflect my true essence. I was constantly surrounded by people, distractions, and expectations. Yet, deep inside, I felt lost. My mind was never still, my heart never truly at peace. And then, one day, everything changed. Life has a way of stripping away everything unnecessary when we are meant to awaken. The relationships, the routines, the illusions, they all fell apart, leaving me with nothing but silence. At first, that silence was unbearable. Loneliness felt like a punishment, a heavy emptiness that I wanted to escape from. But as time passed, I began to see solitude differently. I started to realize that being alone wasn't about isolation, it was about revelation. If you have ever felt different, if you have ever found yourself walking a path of solitude, know this: you are not alone. The quiet is not here to break you, it is here to shape you. It is in these moments of stillness that we unlock abilities most people will never understand. Here are 5 superpowers that solitude awakens in those who are meant for something greater. The ice mind, unshakable calm, and emotional mastery. Have you ever noticed how some people remain calm even when everything around them is falling apart? They do not react in panic. They do not let anger or fear control them. They remain centered, unshaken. This is the first gift of solitude, the ice mind. Solitude forces you to face yourself in ways that most people avoid. When you are alone, there is no one to distract you from your fears, no one to validate your emotions, no one to save you from your own thoughts. You must sit with them. You must listen. At first, the mind resists. The silence can feel overwhelming, even cruel. But over time, something changes. You learn to observe your emotions rather than be consumed by them. Anger comes, but you let it pass. Fear whispers, but you do not listen. Doubt arises, but you stand firm. You begin to understand that emotions are like waves. They rise and fall, but they do not define you. Through solitude, you become the master of your inner world. This is why chosen ones appear so calm. It is not that they do not feel pain or struggle, it is that they have learned not to be controlled by it. And when chaos erupts in the world around them, they remain steady, unshaken, unwavering, prepared. X-ray vision, seeing beyond the surface. In solitude, something remarkable happens. As the noise of the world fades, the senses sharpen. The mind becomes clear. You begin to notice things that others overlook. You start seeing beyond words, beyond appearances, beyond illusions. Have you ever been in a conversation where something felt off, even though the other person was smiling? Have you ever walked into a room and immediately sensed the energy before anyone even spoke? This is the power of X-ray vision. The chosen ones develop an ability to read between the lines. They see what is hidden. They feel what is unspoken. They notice the small hesitations in someone's voice, the flicker of sadness in their eyes, the weight they carry even when they say, "I'm fine." This is why others are drawn to them. People feel truly seen in their presence. They sense that they cannot lie, that their masks do not work. But this ability is also a burden. Because the chosen ones cannot be easily deceived, they often struggle to connect with those who live on the surface. They see the truth, both the beauty and the pain, behind every person, and this can be overwhelming. But with time, they learn to use this gift wisely. They use their insight to uplift, to guide, to heal. They know when to speak and when to stay silent. They know when someone needs kindness and when they need the truth. This is not just perception, it is wisdom, and it is a gift that solitude refines. Hyperclarity, knowing what truly matters. In a world full of distractions, clarity is rare. Most people are overwhelmed by endless choices, external pressures, and societal expectations. They hesitate, doubt, and second-guess themselves constantly. But the chosen ones? They move with purpose. Why? Because they have spent countless hours in solitude, stripping away everything that does not matter. In silence, they have faced their own fears. They have questioned their own desires. They have examined their own values, not the ones imposed by society, but the ones that resonate deep within. And through this process, they gain an unshakable clarity. They know who they are. They know what they stand for. They know what truly matters. This clarity manifests in every aspect of their lives. While others are unsure about their path, the chosen ones walk forward with confidence. While others waste energy on meaningless conflicts, the chosen ones stay focused. While others are lost in external validation, the chosen ones are anchored in their own truth. This is not arrogance, it is self-awareness, and it is a superpower that solitude grants to those who embrace it. The empathic heart, feeling the unspoken pain of others. To walk the path of solitude is to face one's own suffering, and in doing so, the chosen ones develop a rare and powerful gift, deep empathy. Because they have sat with their own pain, they recognize it in others. They do not need words to know when someone is struggling. They can feel it, a slight shift in tone, a pause before answering, a forced smile. Where others see nothing, they see everything. This is why people open up to them, often without understanding why. It is why complete strangers share their deepest struggles, why loved ones find comfort in their presence. The chosen ones do not judge. They do not try to fix. They simply understand. And in that understanding, healing begins. But this gift comes with a price. Because they feel so deeply, the chosen ones must learn to protect their own energy. They must learn when to give and when to step back, when to listen and when to let go. Empathy is a beautiful gift, but only when balanced with self-preservation. Time alchemy, transforming solitude into wisdom and joy. Most people fear being alone. They fill every moment with noise, music, conversations, endless scrolling, anything to avoid silence. But the chosen ones? They embrace solitude. They do not see alone time as empty time. They see it as sacred, a time to reflect, a time to create, a time to connect with themselves in ways that most people never will. This is their greatest superpower, the ability to turn loneliness into wisdom, silence into strength, and solitude into something beautiful. They do not wait for life to bring them meaning. They create it. They do not seek outside themselves for happiness. They cultivate it from within. And because of this, they are never truly alone. Because in the quiet, they have found the one person who will always be with them, themselves. If you have ever felt different, if you have ever wondered why solitude calls to you, if you have ever felt like no one truly understands you, know this: you are not broken, you are not lost, you are being prepared. Your solitude is not a punishment, it is an awakening. Embrace it, trust it, and when the time comes, you will see.